Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video that is going to be the closest thing that I make to a Christmas gift guide. I've had a couple of people comment and message me for some kind of Christmas gift guide, and I honestly immediately recoiled at the idea of doing something like that because gift giving is so personal, and also just this time of year is very heavy on the consumerism, and I didn't particularly want to contribute to that by being, here's some things that you can buy and my affiliate links, go forth and spend. That's not my personal approach to Christmas and gift giving, but it did give me an idea. So previously with my sex ed YouTube channel, I made a couple of videos where I was buying things from sex positive small businesses. So they were all like kind of sexy and queer and about bodies or whatever it might be. And that was a lot of fun and I loved doing that. And so this is basically the PG equivalent, but all of these businesses are my followers' own small businesses. So I put out a call on my Instagram just being like, hey, are any of you small business owners? And please share them with me. And I'm gonna be buying some things and then showing them off in a video. And the response to that was incredible. There are so many of you doing such cool things. And then equally, there were loads of people being like, this is my girlfriend's business. This is my mum's business. This is my best friend's business. And I'm just like, I'm so here for it. I love it. I love it. So I'm very excited to share with you some of the things that I got. Now, be honest, I mostly bought for me, although there are a couple of gifts in here. Obviously, I'm filming this in advance and I want to get this video out in good enough time that maybe some of you will consider some of these businesses for your own gift purchases this season. So I'm not in gift giving, gift buying mode in particular right now. And also my family have got a whole other way that we're going to be doing gifts this Christmas, where you just buy like 2 random gifts and everyone just like puts them in the pile. And then there's this game that you play where you pick things, but you don't know what it is because it's all wrapped up. You just pick something that you want based on vibes, but then you can steal somebody else's gift or you can swap it with somebody else's, or you can like touch it and see if you want it. And then once everybody has 2 gifts, then everyone opens and sees what they've got. I'm honestly so excited about this. So I actually haven't done any of my own Christmas shopping yet. That is to come because I'm filming this in advance. So these were mostly just for me. But let us begin. So the first thing that I bought was from Fox and Bee Crafts, and when I went onto the Etsy store, I immediately knew that I wanted to get something because I'm in my like following instructions, small crafting projects era. Like I'm not quite there yet to be embarking on like sewing, knitting, like making huge things, but like a small project that is contained and has easy to follow instructions, I'm in. And this was actually pre-Halloween, and I'd got Rowan an astronaut costume for Halloween that he ended up not wearing at all, but luckily it's big enough that it should fit him again next year. And so I got, for me to make for him, this rocket sewing kit, and this is how that went. This is the first thing that I bought and the first thing to arrive because it actually involves me making something. Fox and Bee Crafts. Okay, let's get into this box, shall we? Ooh, we have a little note. Hannah, thank you so much for ordering from my small business. I have included a couple extras because you're fab. Thank you. Thanks again, Becky, and 10% discount code for your followers. Hannah 10. You're welcome. Okay, so I believe this is what I ordered, which is, yes. Okay, felt craft sewing kit, roaring rocket. Also, I love that everything is like card. Okay, I just need scissors. I have scissors, and the kit contains everything else. I don't remember the last time I worked with felt, like primary school, but isn't felt great? I'm having just very positive flashbacks. Right, what are these other things that Becky has sent? Let's have a look. Aww, that's very cute. We can hang that on our little Christmas tree. Was it a little ghost with a heart? And what is in here? A little business card. Business. Ooh, Bertie B keyring felt sewing kit. Ooh, fun. Do you know what? Rowan is currently obsessed with my keys, so I could get some fake keys and attach them to this. Okay, this is fun. Okay, but we are going to make this rocket. How long is this going to take me? I don't know. Felt, felt, felt. Okay, we've got felts. Oh my god, look at those colors. Like, what did you used to make out of felt in school? Like, I can't remember, but it's just feeling very nostalgic. But I'm like, no concrete memories, just vibes. Just vibes. Right, needle and pins and other small things. Let's keep them safe. And then, oh, our fluffy stuffing to go inside our rocket. And I'm guessing these are instructions. Okay, we have a guide to stitching. I am going to need that. Right, we'll have to read all of that very carefully. Oh god. Oh wait, we've got a pattern! Okay. Carefully cut out each template. Pin each template to the correct colour felt or draw around the edge. Carefully cut around the edge of the felt. You are now ready to start making a roaring rocket. Okay. But do I cut on the line or do I cut beyond the line? Like, anyway, that's my brain's being like, ah! Right, instructions, guide to stitching, how it's done. You'll only be using the running stitch for roaring rocket. Oh, that's easy, so I only need to learn this top stitch. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Oh, we have to split our thread. Oh, I did this when I did my embroidery, so we need 3 strands. Okay, there are 8 steps. Here we go, pop up. Look at that, that's very lovely. Okay, I am going to sit and enjoy making this felt rocket and watch some YouTube videos. I'm just gonna chill out and do some crafts and hopefully not freak out too much. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fun. I have my felt shapes and now it is time for doing some actual stitching. I could not for the life of me get the thread, even with just 3 strands, through the eye of that needle. But I have one of these from a previous like embroidery craft kit that I did. I don't know if you can see it. A needle threader, I don't know what these are called. And I tried it, but the needle is so thin that this actually, it just really struggled and it ended up ripping a bit of the thread off. So instead I'm gonna use the needle and this from that kit, but obviously that needle is bigger, so we'll just have bigger stitches. I don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Also, step 1 is sewing this button. Have I ever sewn a button in my life? Am I now gonna, because of this, know how to sew a button? Do I even know how to sew a button? It just says, start by stitching the white button onto the grey circular window felt piece with the blue thread. And I'm already having a panic. This is good for me. I need to face my fear of sewing buttons. I can figure it out. I'm a smart woman. Sewed a button. I didn't read the instructions. I need to use the orange thread, but I started using the blue thread, but luckily I only did 1 stitch, so we can undo that. We can undo that very, very easily. There we go. Right, orange thread, come to me. We have our 2 pieces and now it's just a case of putting them together, stuffing it and adding the ribbon. And so I think I'm gonna do that tonight after Rowan goes to sleep. But Dan just happened to come back home from work and basically caught me in the act of like watching YouTube videos and sewing and was like, working hard? I was like, yes, in fact, I am doing 1, paid work because I'm making this video, and 2, unpaid work because I'm making this for Rowan for his Halloween costume. So 2 birds, 1 stone. But yeah, I need to tidy up and leave the house now, and I have a great job. Good morning. It's very yellow in here and I'm whispering because everyone else is asleep because I have to get up early this morning to go to a work event. But last night I made this. Don't look too closely because the stitching is horrendous, and there were definitely moments where I hadn't even grabbed the back bit and I was just stitching one side. So I wasn't even stitching it together. But this is my lovely felt rocket decoration and I'll give it to Rowan this morning if he wakes up before I leave, or tomorrow. At the time of recording this, tomorrow is Halloween and I've got him like a astronaut outfit. Will he wear it? Will he be interested? Asking a 2.5-year-old, what do you want to dress up as for Halloween, elicits
no response, nothing. But I figured if I made him a toy of a rocket to go with the outfit, at least then there's a toy and he enjoys the toy. We'll see. But it's very cool. I maybe could have stuffed it more, but I was worried I wouldn't be able to like stitch the bottom bit, but my rocket.
Mommy, what's this?
That's the fire that comes out the bottom of the rocket.
That's when it lands it on the ground.
So here is the rocket now, almost a month later. The button very quickly fell off, but that is down to my own extremely poor sewing skills. And as you can see, some of the stitches here have come undone. Again, my own terrible skills. But this was a win. Rowan absolutely loves this. Last night, literally last night, he had a full-on meltdown over the fact that he could not bring this in the bath with him. So I would say this is an all-round success, and the lack of button is actually quite good because it just removes the choking hazard from the whole situation. So I'm like, great. Christmas tree is obviously going to be here soon and we can hang it if Rowan lets us. And he loves this. It's been a real win. And I, personally just really enjoyed making it. Obviously, these are the other things that Becky sent over. This is going to go on the tree, and then this is a key ring, and I definitely think I'm going to make this because Rowan is currently obsessed with my keys, as many babies and toddlers are, and so I'm thinking of finding him like some toy keys, and they would make a really great stocking stuffer. So this with his own set of keys, and then he can have his own special key ring. So there we go. One stocking stuffer / Hanukkah present, we'll see, done. And then of course, don't forget that you can use the code HANNAH10 to get 10% off your own order if you fancy getting yourself a little felt sewing crafting kit. There are so many, honestly, so many. Okay, I'm getting hungry and I have been waiting for this all day. So the next one that we're going to open is from Fat Girl Bakes. Ooh, oh my God, this is so heavy. I ordered a lot because I wanted to try a lot. However, it's probably not a good idea for me just to take a single bite out of every single thing that is in here. But I've been told that I can freeze these. So I think I might do that to save them for like when we have guests and stuff. But obviously I'm gonna eat one now and I think I know which one I want, but we'll see. Okay, okay, let's open it. Let's open this. Voila. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, thank you for your order, Hannah. I hope you enjoyed trying our new festive range from Holly. Thank you, Holly. Oh my God, look at these colors, pink and orange. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, they are so big. They're huge. Oh my goodness. I'll be honest, I did not pay attention if there were any measurements on the website. I did not look. Oh my God, right. I need you to see what I'm seeing. This is the situation. So I did a selection box of the cookies and I did a selection box of the brownies because I wanted to try cookies and brownies. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. This is a brownie. This is an Oreo brownie. This one's a Biscoff brownie. Oh wait, great. There's names underneath. So Oreo So Good. Biscoff Baddie. Oh my God. Not Terry's brownie. So those are the 3 brownies that I got, and then there are 4 cookies. I love Terry's chocolate orange, so I also got a Not Terry's cookie situation. Then a Jammy Bee. Oh my goodness. What was this one? What the Fudge? And then what was this one? This one, Cookies for Santa. So I can't remember which ones were festive. The Not Terry's one was festive. Definitely the Santa one was festive. And I can't remember, maybe just those 2. And then I got some from the general range as well. Oh my God. Okay, so these are so big. This is incredible. I think I'm gonna try the Not Terry's brownie. We're gonna tuck in. Oh wow, that smells amazing. Are you seeing the size of this? Look at my head. Okay. Oh my God, holy shit. Fuck me. Yes, Holly. Fuck yes, Holly. Oh my God. I almost bought a Terry's chocolate orange when I was in the supermarket earlier. I'm very glad I did not. Oh my God. You're staying there. Oh my God. What else do I have to say other than that is stunning? That is so delicious. Okay, well, I have high hopes for the rest of this. I think Dan is gonna really love the Oreo one. So I'm gonna leave that one out and then I'm gonna freeze the rest. And then when do we have friends coming over? I will defrost them for when we have guests. Amazing, amazing. There's like actual chunks of Terry chocolate orange in it, plus brownie, plus this icing, which I think is chocolate orange as well. It's so good. I cannot eat that in one sitting though. Oh, incredible. Right, I need to check my mouth and my teeth before I continue. Oh my God, that really hit the spot. I love it. I love it. Okay, right. Next up, I got myself some candles from Retro Bloom and I was immediately sold when I saw the website, just because the branding was so me, so funky, so colourful, and I'm in. Let's just hope the candles smell good. The candles have arrived. Et voila, Retro Bloom. I love their branding. Ooh, candle care. Thank you, Hannah. We really appreciate your order. Please read the candle care information on the back of this card to ensure you get the most out of your candle. I've never thought about candle care before. If you have any questions, please do contact us via email or Instagram. Please tag us if you share any photos on social media. As a small business, we really appreciate it. Lauren, Retro Bloom. Okay, burn for 3 to 4 hours on first burn. Oh my God. Is this a thing? Burn for 2 to 4 hours on every burn after. Why? Never burn for more than 4 hours at one time. Depending on how long my evenings last, I sometimes go longer. Interesting. Trim the wick before each burn to 5 millimeters. Always burn on a heat resistant surface. Never leave a burning candle unattended. Do not burn near drafts. Okay, so a bit of candle care and a bit of fire safety, or is it all fire safety? Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to leave this like next to the candles to remind me. But 3 to 4 hours on first burn, so I don't have the time to do a full 3 hours, but I'll do that tonight. Tonight, after Rona goes to bed, we'll get 3 hours out of it. But candles, I'm excited. See, I don't care about candles in the spring, summertime, even though I know you can get like spring and summer kinds of scents, but I just go towards it. I don't want to like light a candle in the evenings and get cozy and smelly. But as soon as autumn, winter comes along, I'm like, well, the candles must come out. So this is Berry Boogie. I love this tin. And this is Winter Berries and Pine Nuts. Honestly, I struggled to pick between the scents because they all sounded so good. And it is hand-poured soy wax candle. I'm gonna need a knife to get into these. But the other one is Cider Slide, which is apple and cinnamon. Now, as a flavor combo, love. As a scent, I don't know, but I was curious because I love the flavor of it, which, let's be real, is also partly how it smells. So I'm assuming I'm also gonna love this. There we go. So these are the two that I picked. I love these tins. Oh, that was easy. Right, which one's this? Berry Boogie. Oh, wow. I'm not gonna be able to like verbalize anything about this other than, yes, winter berries and pine nuts. I'm definitely getting the berries. What does pine nuts smell like? I like the taste of pine nuts. What do they smell like? It's really reminding me of something. It's good. It's good. Right, Cider Slide. Very intrigued about this. Oh, it's pink. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, fuck yeah. That is apple and cinnamon. They're so different. This one's more like, I'm totally not gonna have the right words. This is sweeter, and this is more like earthy, musky. So different. Delicious. Gorgeous. Right, we're gonna burn them tonight. We can just, no, I don't want to do both of them at the same time. They'll have to take it in turns for their first burn. And then after that, I wonder why. I'm so curious now about this candle care. Every day's a school day. I'll come on the sofa, yeah. I've actually used a similar amount of each of them. Love. I actually think the berry one is my favorite. There's something about that smell. So good. Big fan of these. I realized that my friend Lucy came around recently and was eyeing up the candles. They were not for her, bit too sweet for her, just right for me. And she had 1,000,001 things to say about candles in terms of like how soy wax works and da 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 da. And it made me realize how little I know about candles other than like, I like the smell. But you don't need to be a candle connoisseur to enjoy a candle. Big fan of these. I stick one on basically every evening as soon as I get back home from picking up Rowan because it's dark and I put on my mood lights and I put on my candle and I feel good. So thank you very much. And these two scents are from the Christmas range, available now for any candle lovers in your life. And my inability to really know anything about the things that I'm buying is why I don't make actual gift guides. Next up is another really cute Etsy store, which is Black Squirrel Studio. A little parcel from Etsy has arrived. Let's get into it. Ooh, hello. Black Squirrel Studio. Thank you, Hannah. Oh, a little note. Here we go. Hi, Hannah. I'm such a fan of your work. Thank you so much for your order. I hope you don't mind. I've popped in a few extra sunflower bits. Fellow chronic health warrior here. Oh, I know you're very conscious of waste, so feel free to re-gift them. I appreciate that. Thank you.
If you did want to share with your audience, not expecting you to at all, but of course I will, they can use the code Hannah15 for 15% off. Lots of love. Gabby, thank you, Gabby. All of this branding is just so gorgeous. Like, look at this thank you sticker. Beautiful and autumnal. Right, so what have we got in here? Da, 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 da. Okay, here is my bookmark that I ordered. I just love the tassel. I've never had a bookmark with a tassel before. Will I love it? Will I hate it? I don't know, but aesthetically, I love it. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And here's my book. Currently reading for my Patreon book club, The State of Affairs, Rethinking Infidelity by Esther Perel. I'm this far through. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, hi. Rowan loves taking my bookmarks out of books and then me completely losing my place. And I feel like he's gonna have a field day with this one. Look at that. Right, let's have a look at what extra goodies we've got in here. Ooh, October freebie. Yes, I am filming this in October. Ooh, it's a little pin with some pumpkins on. Do you know what? I've got my backpack that is covered in pins, and so I'm gonna add this, ta-da, to my backpack with my pins. Cute. And then some more sunflower goodies. Ooh, are these stickers? Stand tall and face the sun. Another little sunflower sticker. I like sticking stickers on notebooks, so I will definitely be using those. Then in here, is this a postcard? Also, look at that washi tape. I mean, I love sunflowers. I always say that if I were to ever get a tattoo, it would be a sunflower tattoo. And I've got this little gorgeous postcard as well. I feel like I'll either send it to someone as a little postcard or I'll pop it somewhere. I don't know. It's a shame that I don't have like an office anymore. Otherwise, this would be something that I would like, you know, stick on the wall in my office. But if I don't find a home for it, I will send it as a postcard to someone, because I love a good postcard. Right, where has everything gone? Right, the note, little pin, and then my bookmark is in my book. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Gabby. Not really much to report here other than I've not lost the bookmark. I still have it, it's here. It's gorge. The pin has made its way onto my bag. Here is my bag of pins, and here is the Black Squirrel Studio pin right here. Love that. And don't forget the lovely Gabby has given you guys 15% off if you would like, if you use the code Hannah15. Also, I'm really matching the vibes of the like colors of this bookmark with my like 1970s kind of dress thing going on. I mean, it's going to be hard for any of my outfits to like not match the vibes of a sunflower bookmark because of the general colors in my wardrobe, but love. Also, great book, almost finished. Okay, next up, one I haven't opened yet. So this is from Emily Juliet Stevens, who is an illustrator, and I just loved her style of illustrations. I just thought they were absolutely gorgeous, and I was all over the website just thinking, okay, what actual product do I want has these designs on it? And there was nothing that I personally really needed. And this is one of those situations where, you know, you're just like, oh, I love it, but I don't need it. But I also really wanted to support this person's small business. And so I got something for a friend. So let's open it. Bonk. But it is a calendar. Did I get this for my friend who is incredibly disorganized, and maybe in fact I'm actually buying this for her husband who does use a wall calendar, I'm aware. I genuinely would have bought this for myself. The only reason why I'm not is because earlier in the year I said to Dan that I would make us a calendar that is like a customized photo calendar with like pictures of us and our family from the previous year in those months, if you get what I mean. So I was like, we don't need two calendars, but also it's so beautiful. Look at these illustrations. And it's a seasonal calendar, so a collection of vibrant paintings showing the best seasonal produce through the year by artist Emily Juliet Stevens. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. January, we've got cauliflower, carrots, kale, and primrose. Ooh, February, my birthday month. Love the purple. Brussels sprouts, no thank you. Purple sprouting broccoli, tulips, and crocus. Anyway, look how beautiful these are. March, April, May, some radishes. June, ooh, June looks funky. I like June. July, tomatoes. What's August? Aubergine. These are just all so beautiful. Anyway, you don't obviously have to get it in calendar form, but these illustrations were all over her site in various different forms. It's gorgeous, stunning. Love this illustration style. October, a pumpkin classic. November and December, some holly. Gorgeous. There's a little note, I missed the note. Hi Hannah, thank you so much for your order. I've watched and enjoyed your content for many years, so I hope you can now enjoy my work. Emily, thank you Emily. I am very much enjoying your work, and definitely a shop that I'll be revisiting if and when in need of any beautiful stationery. So I've got nothing left physical to show you, but there is one other thing that I did buy but is now currently at my parents' house, and a few other small businesses that I didn't buy anything from, which I'll explain why, but I was just in awe of and I wanted to give some shout outs to. So the thing that I bought that I do not have is a jigsaw, and it's from the original Jigsaw company, and the person who suggested this company is actually somebody that I went to uni with, and she said it was her friend's business, and I believe it's two siblings. One person does all of the illustrations and the other does like the business side of business, and they had such cool designs on the jigsaws. And I recently had a family weekend away up north, and so I figured, hey, let's get a jigsaw and people can do the jigsaw over the weekend. So I ordered it to my parents' house, and then because Dan and I were getting the train, I wasn't then gonna take the jigsaw home with me on the train. So I bought the Thank You for the Music jigsaw puzzle, which just had like over 100, maybe like 200 different musical artists, musicians, bands, singers, like all over it. And it was a super fun puzzle to do. And then also an added kind of like fun game of like finding all the different artists and like recognizing like who was who and what was what. We did complete it over the weekend, which I am very proud of, and various people helped along the way, but mostly shout out to my cousin Dania, who did the final piece, and also obviously a lot of the puzzling along the way with me, and who knows a whole lot more about who all of the different music artists were than I did. So thank you, Dania. Okay, so one of the small businesses of one of my followers is called Personarios. I've no idea if I'm saying that right. I feel like I have to like put on a little for it. Personarios. I may be completely wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting. And these are handmade personal illustrations, and they scream to me like just such a beautiful, perfect gift for somebody for a special occasion of some kind. I'm genuinely bookmarking this because I'm like, I'm gonna come back to you and I'm gonna get something. It is my parents' like 30th wedding anniversary at the beginning of 2026. So there is a while, but basically you send in some photographs, you give like ideas of like specific like items or moments or whatever it is that you want illustrated, and then they will illustrate those scenes, those items, and then you have it in a little frame, and I just find it so cute and perfect and I love it. It's also mine and Dan's like 5-year wedding anniversary next year. If it's like somebody's like big birthday, like a decade birthday of some kind, or if somebody's hit some other kind of milestone, like I'm gonna go straight to this place and be like, right, let's figure out the perfect gift. Like, what illustrations do you want? So I wanted to shout them out in this video because I'm really hoping, I want them to still be in business come March 2026, so I can get my parents one of these for their 30th wedding anniversary. That is my personal agenda. But definitely go and check them out because I just think they're so cool. The next business is not physical products, but an experience, and I actually learned about them because the founders reached out to me about going to one of their events, but unfortunately we couldn't make dates work out, but hopefully we can do soon. And it is Nobody's Fool Games, and they host and run murder mystery parties, and they organize the whole thing. You just have to show up in your character, like costume, whatever, and they do public events that you can buy tickets to, or they host private events if you want somebody else to like organize and host a murder mystery party for like your birthday or your friend's birthday or whatever it is. Genuinely love it. I fucking love a good murder mystery. I love organized fun, and hopefully either I'll be going to one of their public events soon, or possibly for a future birthday of mine, I may have to hire them and have my own professionally run murder mystery game birthday party. But I massively wanted to shout them out. They are independent, they are Black women owned, and I think mostly based in London, but I might be wrong. Just go and check them out. I'm gutted that I couldn't make dates work for their Halloween one, but yeah, hopefully soon in the future, I can do something with them. So this next one is actually one of my followers' friends' businesses, and you've got a good friend, you are a good friend. I'm so glad that this person recommended their friend's business. It is called Beyond the Shelf, and it is for any of you book lovers, literary nerds. And honestly, the only reason why I didn't buy anything was because I got too overwhelmed. And also, we don't have enough wall space. But again, I am bookmarking this business because I'm going to come back to them either for myself or for a gift for a friend, because I definitely have some bookish friends who would really appreciate and like some of these prints and art that this person does. It is just absolutely gorgeous. One of the other things that did hold me back from buying something was because I actually haven't really read many of those books. But they have like these gorgeous prints of the Lord of the Rings. Again, haven't read the books, but fucking love the films. But they've got loads of like classics. They've got Jane Austen, Bronte sisters. They've got so many. So if that's your kind of vibe in terms of the kinds of books that you like, or you have like particular favorites, definitely go and check out Beyond the Shelf because the illustrations are stunning. And there's also jewelry as well, so like prints and jewelry, and definitely one that I'm going to be saving for future reference. And if your friend takes any suggestions, may I suggest The Count of Monte Cristo, my new favorite book, and also Wicked, because I know that my friend Lena, if they had had a Wicked one, I would have bought that shit for my friend Lena. But go check it out. I'm sure there will be something there for many of you to enjoy. There we have it. That is my kind of Christmas, Hanukkah, holiday gift guide, but from the businesses of some of my followers and their friends. Thank you for watching. Oh my God. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to hear about how you're doing Christmas presents this year, if you are doing Christmas presents at all. And yeah, if your family have any fun, interesting traditions of the way that you do it to kind of to reduce waste, but also just not to buy into so much consumerism and also just not to buy so much. She says, after making a video showing you a lot of different things that I have bought. But here we are, and I'm eating my Not Cherries chocolate brownie. Oh, phenomenal. Phenomenal! Don't know what to do with my hands. If you're a follower of mine and you have your own small business and you missed the call out that I did on my Instagram stories, or you don't have Instagram, feel free to shout out yourself in the comments. And so we can all get to know other small independent businesses. And, you know, if we are buying presents for people this year, any year, whenever, we can go to those small indie establishments and, what is it? Vote with our wallets. Vote with our monies. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and discovered some new places to shop. And I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!